so far away. Hello? Oh, my back. Man, I never used to have like issues sitting in chairs. I feel like, I don't know why. I feel like maybe probably because I was sitting for such high volume now. I was always good about getting up, moving my legs around, and now I just don't move for like 8 hours, and my back's like, kill me. I'm like, oh, dude. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, have you heard about this dang gum thing? Because I haven't really, but I seen it in passing. I thought, well, we should put this on in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Oh, my shoulders hurt. My shoulders are sore. Ooh, but ladies and gentlemen, have you heard about this solo leveling video game, man? First of all, I don't think you could have told me of like a cool, like the thing that to me would make the best RPG is the thing that a lot of manga or manhwa have done, which essentially is like modern day fantasy is always how I refer to it.
Lone Syndicate said, "What's up, Grin?"
What's good,
and yes,
Lone?
I have heard about it.
What's good, boyo? Also, Lone, thank you for being here. Always the first one here and always so sweet. Bodycott, I was going to say, yeah, man, to me, like, that is the perfect quintessential, like, setting for an RPG, which is the idea of, like, it's set in modern day, usually after, like, 5 years after, like, a fucking collapse, like, a whole ass, I swear, I shouldn't have done it first 10 seconds of the stream. Anyways, but, yeah, I'll go with the shit. So you basically get to see, like, the world kind of, like, balance, or getting back to balance, and there's, like, Hunter Association, which is basically, like, a modern-day guild, and it just seems so fucking fun. And to me, I'm like, if they're going to do this, which I don't think they're going to do this. I think they're like trying to test the water to be like, let's do it like Jinhu, which is like the solo leveling guy. So let's start with him. But to me, like the hope would be to just make an RPG in one of these worlds where it's the same premise, except maybe, just maybe, you're not like that special. I don't want to make an MMO, but like I don't know we always need to have the anime fucking dripped out super overpowered guy thing. I do like the idea of like you basically just being like a hunter and climbing up to S rank and then there being a whole fucking thing about that. I think I would rather it be more of like a Destiny spin where there's like co-op and there's like other guardians in this world or other hunters in this world while still giving you importance. I guess that's my dream, is to have like an RPG where like you could build your own build, classes, stuff like that, in modern day settings with like all this cool magic stuff. Again, it's so cool to me, especially with like, I think it's also just I'm broken because I have so much lore of like what this setting actually entails. Like when I say fantasy, you guys fucking know. When I say like modern day fantasy, to me, there's so much cool shit. Like I read this manga this one time, which was awesome. Basically, guy ends up like killing this boss, barely ends up pulling it off. But he ends up getting this card called like something of gluttony, or like not something of gluttony. Basically, he gets a trait that essentially makes it so any kind of skill that he picks up devours a competing skill. So, for instance, like you can do a special feat, you can get like strong mind or like mental fortitude, where like you can like you're not get scared, you won't get debuffed as much. And in actuality, because this was like thrown through the lens of a manga, people actually get like dread stats and they're like they piss their pants something. So having like a random like overcoming a thing will have a chance of giving you a trait or like a card is what they usually call it in these things, or a skill. But what was really cool about this context is if you did like this dungeon that was just like a side thing, it gave you this ability where like any single time the main character ends up getting basically it's like something of mortality, like immortality essentially, but it sucks. It's like it basically like keeps him alive like close to death, but because he keeps getting like healing cards, which is this one's like titled a healing card because it keeps him like far away from death where he can like take more damage and stay alive, and he slowly recovers. But every single time he gets like, you have 20% more healing from other healers, so like when a healer heals you, they just fucking zip you back up to full. It cannibalizes it, immediately eats it and gives itself like a slight bonus, and it's such a fun dynamic because you're like, shit, which one will win? So we'll get like a new skill and you're like, shit, is the skill that's like we've had for such a long time gonna win out, or is this other skill gonna fucking win? And it's cool because like it's always getting more powerful, but it's just a really interesting way of doing stuff. So like things like that to me are like one of the stems that come out when it comes to like modern day fantasy. And I'm like, dude, so cool to me at least. I think it's pretty rad. But this is something interesting because it does look like, it does look like that. Oh, actually, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I think so, but oh, maybe not. Okay, I thought maybe that it was like we were playing in co-op, but I guess not. Also, what is with everything being like dim here? Is this me, or is this kind of like darker? That's a feature I have. I don't know why it's so like dark. Anyways, so the whole thing is kind of dark and edgy. But I have no idea about it, Lone. Do you know anything
Lone
about
Syndicate said, "GRINN, I didn't do this last week when we were play Z's, and it
What?
threw the universe off balance. Ahem, GRINN. 1 or 2 multis for dialing won't hurt."
We're dialing the bow staff girl. It will though, Lone. It will when there's 2 characters, and I don't know if I have pity either, so I think it's not a loss. But I don't know if I can, Lone. You don't understand. There's robot guy who's the first. Lone. He's the first manly man, despite being a robot man we've had in any of the gotcha. Even Itto was kind of twinky, all right? But this is the first one which is bona fide, I will fuck you up kind of shit. Gigantic shoulders, fucking mean, all that. Yes, I can't not get him, all right? I have to go the distance. But also...
Had seen Max Dude check this out earlier this year.
Was it good?
It's sorta gotcha, but you play as the protag, even in Coop. But you can unlock other characters for class/avatar variety.
Ooh, dude, there's some hot-ass ladies they're gonna farm for sure. There's some good-ass looking ladies in this one, especially his like main love interest, which is a scent freak, essentially. But alas, smell queen or whatever the hell you want to call it. So, it's cursed. Anyways, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so we have Robot Macho Man, which we cannot pass up. At least I can't. And then we have one of to me, the coolest, like, I don't think we've had a character this
Lone
visually
Syndicate
cool.
said, so we just gonna ignore Monado, her grin, shame on you, lol.
Who's Monado again? Who that? Is that the furry thing? Nah, man. Nah. Nah. Also, I thought about this one last week when we were talking about Withering Waves, kind of dropping the ball with some of the new characters' designs. But I feel like we ate good. I was thinking about that because I just did the story of the game, Withering Waves. Fantastic. Fucking fantastic. I just did Yuno's weird like fucking time dilation shit where she's like trying to make a good ending happen. Very cool. Anyways, but it's one of the only thing I played this week, by the way. Anyways, but what was the thing I was trying to say? Those 2 characters, dude. we ain't good. Okay, those 2 characters, I visually see them and I think, holy fuck, they don't look anything like any other character, which makes me sad. Like, there's no character looks like the king lady and then the like moon bow lady. But yes, anyways, but I was gonna say that back to the ZZZ, the one character looks so effing good, dude. The bow, or not the bow lady, like the multi-sword lady. Like, I love that idea of like floating weapons and like using telekinesis to basically fuck shit up like that. And also, it just looks so aesthetic. Also, I don't know. I just say I want power, but I've lived in ZZ as like total bitch, like just have no power in that game anyway. So yeah, I just kind of function normally like that. But anyways, I was gonna say, it would be cool. She does look like she's supposed to be like good. I just don't know if I'm going to have access to the other characters that make her usually good. So that's a big thing with all the gacha games. It seems like we can't fight away from, which is like they are always made 20 times better by other characters, which, you know,
Syndicate said Shang Wang also just finished the 2.4 and she's wonderful.
Shang, for which one? That ZZ for Shang. Yeah, I haven't seen the new area yet. That's why I had to catch up on the Luna quest line, because I was like, fuck. Actually, I don't think I had to. I just had to do like a little bit of story, but I didn't want to like jump ahead. And then dude, I look. Oh my god! Wait a minute. Oh right, she's a character. Yeah, they're gonna farm, dude. I'm gonna play this one, guys. I think I'm gonna decide now. I'm gonna play this one. Also, I've never really played an ARPG unless that's what gacha games are considered.
_fan.
But I don't really think they're RPGs.
Said, speaking of gacha games, I stumbled upon a pretty good game a few months ago.
Oh, there was a good anime. What's the game, man? Is it the one that's like the gun one that people have been playing a little bit? Raid and Lone both begin after it. Also, that's a good thing. They have actually different body modifications. So like the hips are bigger than this, so that bigger than their upper body. So that actually means that we have different models. Pretty cool. Yeah, I might play this. I'm not sure if it's like when it says ARPG, because I think that's what it says at the top here. It says new ARPG. It looks like we actually have like characters on our screen, which I fuck with. So it's a little more like Dragon's Dogma or more like JRPG type stuff. Yeah, I think it's just a shame that we have to play Jinhu. I wish we just played like a normal guy that like could become a monarch.
Lone Syndicate said also they are going all out for her grin. She is getting a dedicated Bangbu tailored mad for her ill. Send it to the tab for you to look at.
Shit. Where is it? 1 second. Also, I gotta fiddle with something. Ba 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 ba. Do ba 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 ba. Oh, the sound that everyone loves hearing on my voice cracked there. I don't know why.
The underscore anime underscore fan. Nah, it's called Limbus Company.
Oh.
It's extremely F2P friendly and the bosses are really fun.
What is it, the gameplay visual of it? Is it like a third-person gameplay thing, or is it like a you get a turn, I get a turn type thing? Where's easy? There's. All right. What is it? Also, Lone cleaning up as always, which is the thing. Lone says she's getting a dedicated bamboo thing, made her sent it to the tab for you to look at. In the Z's tab, I'm not seeing. Oh wait, maybe. I see her core passive. I see weird bunny hybrid freak thing. Is it this? So cool. Oh no, it's not that. There it is. Oh no, I see you. Oh, I see you were in the process of doing it. Got it. Well, like we could show this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is fake. This is what we call AI made. Okay. Anyways, new bamboo special attack. When this attack is activated, if there is if no. Oh wow! Oh, that's what you meant. Like, so it's not even like, hey, it's like, no, this is specifically for her. Summons 6 flying swords to strike at the end. Oh, that's so awesome. Physical damage generates physical anomaly buildup. If there is she? What element is she? Lone? Is she physical? That's kind of cool. What's this ability? Stagger when this is in the squad, but her damage is increased by 50. What? Oh, her damage. Okay, it's increased by 50. Okay. Special attack is active.
Said above Lone's latest care package of React. I shared a couple trailers for the next installment of the Yakuza series.
Oh, was it in the React tab and not this tab? Oh, I see. If Shanga is a sword wielding from 1.5, sword will be generated on field. Summoning one massive heart blade, thrusting it forward. Ooh, oh, that's actually a fun thing too.
The anime underscore fan said it's turn-based. My poor phone can't handle it on higher quality, so I can't tell you visual-wise.
I apologize.
Basically, every skill has a coin, and if it goes heads, then it deals more DMG, and there's clashes.
Lone
Gotcha,
Syndicate said this is the first character Bangbu. Most of the Bangbu are faction-based, and she is physical. GRINN physical is eating good.
Ooh. Yeah, but not if you don't fucking have the Saber Lady, or is it the Candy Lady? The Candy Lady is the only character I'm interested in going and doing a rerun for. I still don't really know how she plays. I gotta enunciate more. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, why is it so dark? Is it just me? What the fuck? Like this one I don't think is as dark. Mute it. Stop. I'll also speed it up. I had this one that was like 13 hours, and I thought that's a bit much. I don't think it's the whole story, so let's just not get too spoiled, but yeah. We should be able to spoil 20 minutes of it, not shit the bed. Also, yeah, who wanted to watch this anyway? Why load, you know? Anyways, what have you guys done all week? Please vent to me so that I can feel not socially awkward to vent to you about just going through it, man. But yes, side thing, made a coin when I probably should have been doing other things. Anyways, it only took like probably 2 hours. It wasn't the worst, but those 2 hours I could have spent something more important. Anyways. But yes, outside of, what do you call it, me very excited.
Long Syndicate said, well, Yuzuha is anomaly support. Shenguang is an attacker, so you'll be good in that way since your account is focused around attackers.
That is true. That should do.
McFlufferkins said Yeshun Guang will be physical attack, so stunners tend to be better core support. Dial-in will likely be meta.
Does that mean Tiger Lady is good? So I thought that I think I might have a pretty good like one-up for her, but the one lady who we thought was gonna be Calamity, the Ink Bird lady, I don't fuck with her exactly. She's probably like my best person right now, but I don't really like the way she plays. I'm hoping I can sub her out for the other lady, for the like Infinite Sword. So it'll be the Infinite Sword lady, the new character, Tiger Lady, and then Magic Summoner lady.
The underscore anime underscore fan
yeah.
said, I've been stuck on a boss all week with skills that could one-shot you.
Damn, yeah. What do you call for that game you mentioned? I don't know why I just can't get behind. Also, he looks so cool. Anyways, I can't get behind the other thing. The what's it called? Turn-based. I feel like out of all of the things I would not like, it'd be that. Like I feel like I don't know. Like yeah. Like unless you're like, what is it called? That game, that RPG that people love. I don't know what it's called. But the game that's turn-based ish. that has so much going for it that I'm like, all right, it's on the list. All right, it has to be on the list. But at the same time, if it was anything else, I shouldn't say anything else. What other things are there? Turn-based and like top-down, like
Lone Syndicate said, Fufu Tigger Lady is honestly built for Yixuan, although she can be used with other characters. She isn't really best in slot for anyone else.
Woo! Hell yes. I was gonna say no, you said she's built for the one. Oh, then fuck, never mind. That's a bad thing. Yeah, I found my Tiger Lady isn't as good. You know, that's why like if I hindsight's 2020. If I go back in time, skip Tiger Lady, go for a Bow Staff Lady, I think I'd be eating much better. But you know, we can't have nice things. Also, is it doing that lag thing again when I can't watch in full screen, or is it just generally laggy? It's generally laggy. Got it. I got a bump in my chest. Also, there should be a VR video this week. I don't fucking know. Dude, it's just agony to get into VR. That's why I'm like so hopeful for the Steam frame. But I have a video on the My Pals Magic channel eventually. I just need to get the fucking gameplay for it. I could just bitch out and be like, I'll just use B-roll, but like random bullshit. I would like to have some sort of fucking thing, especially to articulate my point. No, I need B-roll, yeah. Shit. I need specific B-roll to articulate the point of what I'm trying to get at. Anywho, but yes. Foos triggers a lady, the dad, yeah. Lone, have you caught up? Oh, I think you did. Yeah, did you catch up on Withering Wave's story? Because, dude, I'm a little bit sad for you.
The _anime_fan
you know, whatever.
said the story is really good and the people are based on stuff like classic literature or poems.
Ooh, that's lovely. I like that. That's sweet. Yeah, man. By the way, guys, I have played a total of maybe 3 hours. Man, probably too much. Maybe 2 hours. 2 hours of video games this week. Which is kind of low. But I was once really much better about not indulging in like YouTube short stuff. Unfortunately, like last week, I fucking was an animal. I probably got in like maybe an hour, 2 hours of that. Did great. This week, I feel like I doubled it, which is a problem. I'm getting back into like, I need stimulus. And yes, but alas. Also, the more I see this, the more I could fuck with this. Again, it's a shame that we can't control our character. Like, I mean, Jinhu looks
Lone
pretty
Syndicate
awesome anyway.
Said,
but
nope, not yet. Grin be busy with things like rigging and my game plan. Since January is almost here, I've been trying to get everything in place.
Oh, you're fucking ready to rip fucking let's go, Lone. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's probably a pretty good place to transition this before we get into the memes, the silliness, the fun. I want to ask you guys about how your week, but you guys are fucking holding out on me. I imagine it was great. Or it was so fucking traumatizing you just don't want to tell me about it, which is fair. But man, I wanted to have this little moment for me in the stream where I just try to articulate shit so that I understand it, because when I articulate it, it helps me kind of understand it, and maybe possibly you can understand it, but more likely it's just going to be noise. Hi, name's Grin. How are you? Yeah, okay. Let me take some coffee because we're going to run at this head first. Delicious. All right. Also, did that not take off the paint? Oh, it didn't. Oh, and some of it got eaten up. No. Anyways, I'm looking at my coin. All right. Okay. So, the TLDR is I don't...
Lone Syndicate said, I even ordered some commission art of Cindy, so as a heads up, Grin, be ready for my profile picture to change.
Of your main lady? Oh, dude. From whom? Man, I was about to say, you can find people on Fiverr who could do stuff for like $40, $50. If you just take away a little bit of that money from good old Gotcha Land, let me tell you, okay, you can get some clean-ass art. But anyways, what I was going to say was, okay, so, for those guys who do not know, which is probably a lot of you, because I try to keep this stuff a little bit behind the scenes a little bit, is I'm doing a lot of stuff right now that has to do with like businessy things that I think is like largely for most people kind of boring. And also, I don't like telling people about it because it kind of makes it so that it's really nice to test and to try things without the expectation of a follow-up, I guess. Because sometimes the follow-up is like, yeah, I ate shit and I died. It was terrible. So I don't know, really reminisce in the agony that was that. Anyways, but I'll still tell you guys some failures every now and again. Don't get me wrong. But anyways, The thing that I have been like kind of trying to find out the best thing for right now, and it's funny because Bolty, I actually wish Bolty was here because he kind of hinted at this, which I thought was really kind of pertinent, which Bolty was kind of like last stream. He mentioned something to the extent of, I kind of go for perfection, like, aren't you? Because that's kind of what I was talking about. It was kind of my issue. And that wasn't exactly right, but it was kind of in the same vein of over complexity. Like sometimes the best advice is just really simple that you can immediately apply, and maybe doesn't account for every variable, but it helps you in this very specific moment. So just to make things clear, I am trying to figure out how to basically do something that many people have talked to me about, and I've learned a lot about, which is something kind of hard to wrap your head around. But it's basically, how do people move 14x faster than you? So like, I don't think people understand what that really means when I say it. Imagine someone looks at you and says, what takes you 1 year, what takes you 14 years, 15 years, takes me 1. So I'm not moving, like 15x is an insane thing. And it makes you kind of wonder, how is that even possible? So there's a lot of stuff there. I don't know if I want to bore you about a lot of it. But one of those things is being like really, really considerate of your time and like what you're trading things for. Hence why I've been talking about like trying to not, it's not that I'm trying to abstain from like pleasure or like these things that are really useful in your life, fun, like games and anime and stories and stuff like that. I just think there's a moment where I need to have control over that exponentially to then be able to associate time into things that are more valuable right now. That makes any sense? And honestly, just for a small amount of time.
The _anime_fan. Nasher said must have been crazy motivation. XD.
Well, so this is the interesting. Oh man, I could ramble about you for this too long. I'm trying to get to the core of it, but I could talk to you about like, because this is the biggest thing of like, okay, well that sounds great. You have all these things you want to do, but how do you get motivated? It's a whole big thing in that.
Lone Syndicate said in terms of my week has been great, Grin. Honestly, week went by fast as hell.
Nice.
The start of my week was almost a disaster. And this morning, the Nikkei winter update dropped this morning.
Oh, so you're in good. Nice, Lone. I'm curious what the disaster at the beginning of the week was. I'm curious if that was anything you want to share, because that sounds fun. Or it sounds fun. That sounds like interesting to talk about. So anyways, I'm trying to get to this the kind of main thing, which is weird for me, which is trying to like find out a better way to like lay out your time. And first things first is like, you don't realize how much you just waste time, like on anything. Like, and one of the most helpful things is this fucking thing. This. It's just a timer. So you say, hey, I'm going to edit a video. And then you say, great. Boom. Let's see. And you set like a timer of what you think it would be. And so often, the only criteria is that as soon as you have to go up to use a washroom, you want to go and like reply to someone on Discord or anything. You pause the timer. And you start it again. And what you think like took 2 hours actually takes 30 fucking minutes. Like, you'd be blown away at how much your brain is just good at being like, nah, nah. And I promise you, it does this. So that's one of the things that's really helpful to understand, like your time alignment, all these things. So that's kind of like the thing that you're trying to understand is like not living in limbo, which I think a lot of people live. And I know I lived in it for a long time, which is like, I am not conscious of the trade I am making. I.e., I'm not conscious of all of the, like, this is kind of what people mean a little bit, like, I move 10x faster than you. It's oftentimes because they're just more responsible with the 24 hours they're given. That's a small part of it. The bigger part of it is that they have just higher leverage. They know how to, like, build up certain things that just 10x their yield.
Lone Syndicate said.
Anyways.
So my week almost started with a panic attack because when I booted up Live 2D, my model was completely gone, just poof, vanished. And I almost cried, screamed, and died all in one
No! Yeah, that's agony, man. Holy shit, yeah, that would be a... Dude, I know it's not even close to the same thing, but I've had moments where like I've been working on a video, like editing a video for like a week, 2 weeks, and then like something get corrupted and then it completely gets kaput, or you end up recording for like 2 days and then realize all the footage is corrupted. Not as bad as working on something for like 3 months and then it being kaput, which is, I understand why it's so agonizing. Alas. I'm happy that I hope panned out considering your week got better. Lone. Anyways. So to round things off, that's what I'm trying to solve for. So the main thing that I'm struggling with is finding like a plan. And that's what I've been trying to like bounce off these last couple of weeks. So I started this journey, almost 2 months ago, following like a really amazing plan that I actually quite like. And it was super easy to do. And it was just really, really nice. Like one of the things that it basically gets you to do is associate like what are all the things that like this plan basically gets you to think long term. So like if you were to think in a long time horizon, what would be the things that would eventually add up to being meaningful one day? So like, hey, if you're like Lone, who's trying to like pursue or is interested in pursuing streaming or content creation to some extent, it probably makes sense to just do an absurd amount of volume. So to say, okay, no matter what, I'm going to output at least 3 videos, 1 video maybe every week, bumping that up to 3 videos every week, all these things over the course of, let's say, 3 months. So each month you knock up the pace, all that stuff. Fantastic. So you do that over and over again. So, but that's basically anything that you can consistently do for a long time horizon. And it's funny because the way that the plan worked was like really interesting in terms of like triggers, which is a word that people usually misattribute. But in this context, it means like it really helps to do something when you begin the journey to do something. So like by sitting down, having a fresh cup of coffee, drinking some of it, and then locking into whatever you've decided to do, super helpful. It makes you almost have like guardrails and just like lets you flow into something. But then I encountered many more problems along my path when trying to like figure out how to get sufficient output for what I want, have more control over my time and things like that. One of the first things is, holy shit, dude, the mental fatigue of having to come up from 0 to something is insane. What I mean by that is like every single day you're waking up and being like, how do I spend my time? Like how do I spend my time in the most productive way possible? You're like, okay, I need to learn how to maybe do like whatever it is for business. I need to learn how to create a framework for other people to maybe use. I need to learn how to like do emails. I need to learn how to do sales, whatever it is. And it's like, holy shit. So you go from fucking nothing to making all of these decisions and all of these things that you have to contend with, and it burns you out immediately. And it made me have like a really deep understanding, and I hope I can translate this to you, but there is so much fatigue in like unawareness. So like if we take something extremely complicated, like for me, it's like video editing, where you're juggling 10 things at once.
Syndicate said, but Live 2D has an auto backup feature, so all I had to do was load up one of those and didn't lose any progress.
Ooh.
Also, my pulls in Nikkei were terrible. 150 pulls, no new Nikki had to use pity.
Dang, well that sucks. Also, damn, yeah, with the whole, that guy had loads. I can't believe did you delete it? You better make 2 backs of that shit, man. Whew. Damn. But yeah, the one thing that like to me was surprising about this whole thing is that like by the sheer quantity of choice. Oh, no, that's what I was saying. Sorry. So editing, I think to a lot of people would be extremely overwhelming because it's just you have to learn about like layering, you have to learn about like filtering, and you have to learn about like balancing audio, and you have to learn about like the pacing of the video. And then you have to learn about like adding certain segmentation for what kind of video you want. Do you want to have an intro hook? Do you want to have all these variables? So it can be really overwhelming to a lot of people. But what's funny is I was like, well, why is that not that burnt? Like, why when I edit, I don't get burnt out? So why is that? Theoretically, I'm having to make like 1,000 choices. I think this is the key. You have to understand what the expectation is of that event or that block or that thing. So you just having an expectation of what that thing is going to be. Maybe it's something as shitty as like, dude, I have to go fucking walk my dog, or dude, I have to go exercise. If you have done it once or twice, 3 times, you eventually start to understand the expectation of what that is. And your brain doesn't have to make so many fucking 0 to 100 choices, like learning from nothing to something. So that was something super helpful to me. Like the idea of like, okay, I can have like way more energy by not depleting my brain just by having an expectation of what I'm supposed to do in this block. Whether it's, and I also know that when I go to do something brand new, fuck me, is it going to kick my ass? Because I'm going to have to make 1,000 choices of how I'm going to approach this. Now I'm going to learn this. Now I'm going to do this. Yeah. Anyways, so that was the third like iteration of this. But then, and this is what I had to go through this week. And I wanted to understand, like, this is the main thing I wanted to present to you guys to understand what you think about it. But I feel like a lot of what I was doing is kind of like masturbatory type of like how do you phrase it? Like, not validating, but like you're doing things that otherwise provide no yield, but have the possible promise to provide yield without that being your direct problem. So that said, real complicated. Let me tell you the takeaway that I think is something interesting, and maybe you guys can contribute to like what you feel about that. But one of the things that was interesting was this concept of a constraint. So, said differently, what is your greatest constraint? So everything in your life right now, maybe it's your relationships, maybe it's your job, maybe it's whatever. Maybe it's video games, whatever it could be. You have a single bottleneck that is the greatest thing that is holding you back. So, if you were to think about it like a series of like waterfalls or pipes maybe with water pouring into each one, a lot of people, this is what I think I was doing, I was building stuff where my greatest constraint wasn't. So I was like, okay, let me work on this pipe over here, this thing. But why are you working on this pipe when the pipe over here is stopping everything from even starting? So you are wasting all of this time trying to fix this thing, and you can proceed if none of the fixes that you're doing actually have a function or are affecting anything. So you need to completely put all that away and focus on the main thing. Like, it's basically like rampant prioritization of the thing that is actually impeding you. Or said differently, don't solve problems you don't have yet, because you might not be solving them correctly, and also you might not need to solve them because of all of the variables of life and all that stuff. You might just fucking, holy fuck, I dodged that. How did that happen? But yeah. So to me, that was something that I had to deal with this week, and it's kind of left me in this kind of feeling of limbo. Of like, I have my old way of doing things, which is very, very like, wake up, learn for an hour, then apply for 3 hours, then go into the next block that feeds into the next thing that's relevant to like what you're trying to achieve in your goals. In this case, it's business. But then the other side of it is like, okay, how do I marriage this with that, which is like the idea of like focusing on what is the greatest constraint that you're currently facing, because honestly, nothing else really fucking matters until this is fixed. It's all just like, well, cool. Eventually, maybe that will pay out. No. So it's this really weird balancing act that I still don't know how to perfectly solve. I also learned this other framework which I thought was really helpful, which to me, I think, like the way I see it is that I think there's like two paths. There's path one, which is what I said, which is like just absurd planning of like, you know, the expectation every day, all this stuff. For 1 hour, you're going to study. For another hour, you're going to apply. For another hour, you're going to tidy up your busy work in your day, that kind of stuff. And then for the other one, it's a lot simpler. You have one constraint that is impeding you right at this moment. Alleviate the constraint. You might say, but wait, that's much more complicated than I think. Well, this is a cool framework thing that you can use. That basically is the thing that impedes not like everyone from doing anything, which is this simple framework. I want you to think of like a diamond shape, and each diamond corner is one of these things. So why you don't know how to do something, or why you don't do something, and this is good for like you as a person or as an employee if you're having an employee do something as well. Anyways, but we're going to use it as for us. So one of the main constraints of why something didn't get done is because you didn't know that it needed to get done. So you just don't have information that is actually something exists. Maybe you start a business and you're like, yeah, I have this cool offer, this cool product. But then you get into it and you're like, oh shit, I didn't realize that I have to like advertise. I didn't realize I have to like go and find people who want to buy it. Okay, I didn't know that. So now that I know that, what's the next step? Next step is you might not know how to do that. So you know of a thing, but you don't know how to actually achieve that thing. So then you need to go and learn how to do that thing. Then the next step that comes after that is you don't know when you have to do it by. So this is another thing of like, okay, what do you call it? I haven't set a time date where I need to do this one thing. I need to like learn this stuff. I need to apply this thing and get a yield out of it. So then the other corner after that one is what is blocking you. So these are things like maybe you have other priorities in your life, but probably not, because if you're using the constraint method, this is the only thing that really matters that's like debilitating you for this. So you have various things that block you. This could also be something that's really fun, because if you go through this cycle, you'll eventually find out your greatest constraint. So you might be like, oh, I don't know how to do a sales. Okay, I don't know, what do you call it? I don't know that I need to do sales. I don't know how to do sales, but then you figure out how to do sales. I've set a date to learn sales by, but something's blocking me from doing sales, which is that I just don't have any customers finding me. Oh shit. Actually, what's most important is not sales. It's actually getting letting people know you exist. Oh, good. Thank God I didn't invest in sales yet, because I don't even have that first funnel solved. So then you go back, and again, by doing that, you now know that you have to do something, and then you can learn how to do that thing. You can set a time to do that thing, and it's basically like a perfect loop that keeps feeding into itself. So this is my plight this week, is I have the previous way that I've learned how to do it. I've perfected for like a month, but is giving me like a poorer yield. And then this new method that I think is infinitely better, but it feels like shit because I haven't done it at all. And I don't really know how to start it. And it kind of has the same mental fatigue thing of having to like figure out what you're going to do every single day, kind of. I think I can fix that just by planning on what I need to do the next day. So like by the end of this stream, I'm going to plan on, okay, tomorrow I need to do this. That's my main thing. Oh, tomorrow I found that my main bottleneck is not me doing a thing. It's actually me not knowing how to do it. Okay, so then I'll learn how to do it, and then I'll do it, and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for letting me ramble about that. I probably wasn't very helpful. I'm not sure if anyone has any thoughts on it. But to me, I thought that was a really interesting idea that I I thought was really helpful. The idea of like, if you're ever wondering like what is the thing that you should be doing, just think about what is the thing that's actually stopping you from creating flow in the first place, i.e. your biggest constraint. So instead of making a product, you probably should figure out how to get people to know that you exist anyway. And maybe you need to have a slight idea of what your product would be anyway, and these kind of things. But alas, also, what is good, Nong? What is good, Bolty? I appreciate you guys being here. Sorry I didn't say hi sooner. I just wanted to finish that train of thought. But yes, we are going to transition. Also, Bolter, are you interested in this? This is a solo leveling new gacha game type of thing, except it's not really a gacha game, but kinda. Basically, we play it like an RPG where we play as the main solo leveling guy, but then we can like pull for other cool characters, and there's some schmaxy characters in there too. But it is like a true RPG theme type thing, I think. I think we do go from like total baby, like nonsense character to like actual cool guy, maybe. Yeah, see, we're like beta bitch to like Giga Chad, crazy Mr. Man. Yeah, I think. But ladies and gentlemen, let us transition to some good old React. All right, hot diggity damn. Let's go all the way down to the bottom.
Lone Syndicate said Inferno is out. I plan on getting it next week when I get paid.
Wait, no way. Wait, Inferno is out? Can anyone give me, hey, Spotty, what do you call it? Can you give me like a quick synopsis of like the things, these questions answered, if possible? What do you call it? So one of the things I'm really curious about Inferno, let's pull up the gameplay again just so I can talk about this a little bit. One of the things I'm really curious about Inferno is, did they fix the like issue that a lot of people were having with it, which is people wanted like just a non-PvP equivalent of Inferno. They just wanted a PvE, just let me like go and grind out the levels and do stuff like that on my time. Did they solve that? Or is it like, no, there's still just like PvP and yeah, like you cannot get away from the PvP, even though there is a PvP only thing, and then apparently they're like infecting the PvE thing with PvP. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know if I know I see like a lot of developer updates. It makes sense why I see like 2 and 1 right now. Because I've seen 2 pop up in my feed, but I just never watched them because I thought it was just like another update. I forgot they were so close by to launch. But yeah, man, I'm curious. I don't know if I'm interested yet unless they solve those problems. And even if they do, man, I don't know. Like when I played the beta, I don't love the idea that it's clearly constrained by the fact that I think it's constrained by the fact that it is like made to be multiplayer. So like, we don't have the same R&D like building up materials, at least in the same way of like going and getting materials, pulling them back, leveling stuff up like we used to. So I don't really know if that's going to yield too much for me. Yeah, like I don't know what gameplay loops we're going to be able to like mess with and have fun with. But perhaps Spotty hasn't played the game yet. But I'm curious. I'm curious if anyone who does like peek in and see like some Let It Die videos pop up or like some plays it a little bit. I'm curious if any of those remedies or any of those problems were solved, because yeah, also Jesus Christ, lady, looking cool as hell. Also, I like that. Look at that armor. That armor looks really cool. Anyways, all right, let us get to the memes. First up, Lone saying, "Dude is diabolical. I'ma have what something. One sec. What does it say? Dude is diabolical. I'ma have to keep this in mind. What is it? It's rock.
Bro, if you die before I do, I'm hiring one of those femboys in their dressed up outfit to come cry over your coffin."
Brutal.
At your funeral. Don't die first. I'm gonna be a petty bitch.
Oh, but actually it's very wholesome. It's very sweet, man. Wow, yeah, that's actually quite nice. He's like, hey, I need you in this world, and I'll fuck you up. Granted, I think a lot of people would be like, he had a... What? Someone loved him that much? In a romantic way? What? Very cute. What does it say? Femme something. I like that plan. That's a good plan. Yeah. This is a funny one. I also like the like undertone of like love. Like him being like, hey man, you're not allowed to die before me, okay? I'll be sad. Bodhi says, I've seen it. A friend played it, but it looked kind of boring. Gameplay was way too limited for me. It essentially was woo-wah with extra steps without... extra gameplay wise. Extra steps gameplay wise. I will not willingly I'm not willing to take. Wow, that's surprising, man. Because I feel like this is the first manhwa game we've gotten, and I love modern day fantasy. I kind of want to give it a try to see. Also, shit, I didn't fucking read it. I'm so bad at this. All right. Yeah, this lady shouldn't be allowed to drive. What is it? Oh no. Oh, this. Yeah.
How you feel?
Oh
Wrong answer. I died laughing at her answer.
no! Is there anything I can do? Can I try again?
You know what? I'll ask you a question. If you can answer this one right, I'll let you pass.
Okay, thank you.
All right, listen. Listen carefully.
Alright.
There's an old man and there's a young kid at the light. So what do you hear first?
The old man?
Honestly, her logic pretty good. In this context, one has to die. One has to get hit. Okay? One has to get hit. She chose the older life. Okay?
Suppose because the young kid has the whole life?
No. You hit the brakes.
No,
There was the third option.
The brakes is what it hit first.
But the third option, man, he didn't say the brakes are what you hit first. He said, who do you hit? Did he say what do you hit or who do you hit? Did he say what? He might have said what. He may have said what. We don't need the fucking laughter, man.
How you feel?
What a bad time to laugh too. what a horrible edit. Anyways, sorry to be so rude.
Is there anything I can do? Can I try again?
You know what? I'll ask you a question. If you can answer this one right, I'll let you pass.
Okay, thank you.
All right, listen carefully.
Alright.
Lone Syndicate said, what do you hit first?
Old man and there's a young kid at the light. So what do you hear first?
Oh, he does say what? He does say what? I thought he said who. I don't know if that's dyslexia or just ignorance. Probably both, but alas. What do you call it? Listen, man. How do I say this properly? It is a crazy thing. It's not gonna go where you think it's gonna go. It's insane how much like manners and like respect could go, because I made this pretty fucking bad error when I did my driver's test, which was basically one of the things that I've just never got encountered with. It pissed me off because I was like, God damn it, what the fuck? I drilled for like 3 months just like grinding, like learning how to drive. And one of them is like basically when there's like a lane coming down one side and you have to make a transition and there's no sign or anything. Basically, it's right of way, all that stuff. But in the moment, I think it's also, this is the problem, is I fucking trained so much that I thought I had every like bulletproof answer to everything, to where when I encountered this, my like
Lone Syndicate said there is one
improv
about
was
taking
terrible.
a secret to your grave. If you watch any of these, we should watch that one.
Okay, yes, I will watch that one. I lost my train of thought. Whatever. Oh yeah, sorry. So I ended up like making kind of a mistake, but thankfully your boy has an S tier communication stat or a speech, and I was able to kind of word my way out of it. Basically, I turned. And what do you call it? The main dude ended up saying like hurry, and I used that kind of against him as like, well, sir, I didn't understand because you said hindsight, I might have gaslit this guy. No. Anyways, so I turned, but I don't think that's why I got passed. Anyways, we turned. There was a car there. He freaked out, and I stomped on the brakes, and the guy said like go. Anyways, I'm not explaining it well. TLDR, I ended up going. It didn't have a single other issue. It was just this one thing I just never drilled when I was learning how to drive. Anyways, the whole time I'm saying, understood, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that so much, sir. I was laying on the sirs like you would not believe. I was being respectful. I was being kind to this person, asking him all that stuff, saying thank you so much, all that stuff. And then we got to the end, and he's like, hey, what do you call it? Nerves are high, all that stuff. Maybe it's I don't know. Nerves are high, all that stuff. Anyways, like that one thing, what do you call it? I'm not. I feels like when you're going the turn, maybe my reaction maybe made you like second guess your move, and of course, what do you call it? You will have to react fast and like go through certain things unless you want to be stuck there forever. So I do understand, and based on that, so long as you know that that's the case, like you know you're not supposed to go to that thing, then you can pass. Now, immediately afterwards, I drilled that thing like 10 times just because that was the one thing I didn't actually know how to do. Anyway, so then I did that. But I will say, But like, moral of the story, I do think I talked his ass off. Two things. I do think, one, might gaslit him. Two, I might have actually, I think just like giving people like respect and like saying sir and like trying to treat them kindly and like being understanding, and all that stuff can do wonders for a person who is in like the education slash, what do you call it? Like the person who's like observing someone do something. I can't think of what it's called. But yes, so to that point, it reminded me of a fun, silly thing that when it comes to my driver's license thing that I did, where I was like, oh, this could have been bad. But luckily, wow, we were able to come out on top. All right, let's watch this one. Sneak 100. Now, I've seen this one, yeah. That's filthy. That is foul. Also, this guy's peripheral image, 0.
Gnawing Fetus said, sirs are okay. Ma'am is a crapshoot if it works or not, though.
Yeah, ma'am is a tough one. I think miss works okay. Thanks so much, miss. Have a great day, miss. Have a great day, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am makes women feel old. And even if you're like a woman who's not married, yeah, I still think miss is not bad. Miss and sir, I think, are the play. Madam is like, you're calling her old, I think. I think women are going to be like, and you're an asshole. And you're a bastard. How dare you say that to me? You know?
Come on, wait. What?
Yeah, see, like, I don't see, oh man, I just can't enjoy things. I think that the reaction's not human. He wouldn't do that. He also would not have known. The guy was so slick with it. Also, this is crazy. The bite thing, that is like, no one would notice. Because people be getting real low when they're doing pool. Also, am I the only one that thinks pool is kind of mid? Like, very, like, as far as all the, like, the tabletop-esque, whatever era, that whole region of games, pretty shit. I find it very, like, whatever. Not that it's not impressive when people are good at it or something like that. It's just like, as far as having fun, pretty fucking low on the totem pole. I think to me, ping pong is fucking S tier. As far as fun, you can do it when you're like gigas fucked up too. I've seen that because people play beer pong and then they play pool, or not pool, ping pong. But I think ping pong is a great one. What's another one?
Lone Syndicate said, reminder to read my previous comment.
He said what there is one talking about a secret to your grave. If you watch one of these, we should watch. No, yeah, I read that, unless it's a different one. Yeah, I read that. Ottivo says, will you play Let It Die Inferno? Well, I'm trying to get someone to talk to me about it so I can know if it's anything to look into. Basically, I just want to know if there is still forced PvP in the PvE section. Despite what people told me, which was that there is a strictly PvP section, but they fucking corrupted the PvE element for no reason.
Dwarfona said same. Pool is just mainly stick and ball. Ping pong is paddle and ball, but more movement.
Yeah, also I think it's just like, it's more playful. And also it's a little more, I guess maybe it's more action. Whereas like pool is such like a, dude, hurry up, please. I might just be an impatient person by nature, I don't know. Dude must have pride. Yeah, also we'll get to the one you mentioned that's like, if I can only watch one, I'll watch that one. Oh, also shit, I forgot to do our little thing that lets me show you when I have done something.
Lone Syndicate said, Emma, watch gameplay of it tonight and let you know tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Lone. I appreciate you doing that for me. Dude must have practice because he made it look effortless. Did we watch all these ones? Dude, yeah, we did. All right, let's watch one more and then we'll watch the one Lone specifically wanted us to check out. Why is my internet shitting itself?
You are hereby sentenced to 30 years in the
What the hell? Stop it! Get down! Don't move! Stay right there! Hands up! Now! All right.
That is almost scary. That was such a violent and explosive thing to do. Like, Jesus.
Mr. Kerrigan, you are hereby sentenced to 30 years in the
How did he get that much height? He was screaming and screaming. I don't know. It makes me feel like secondhand dread. I don't know. Also, why not have a top on that thing? What if he just jumps out? You know? Is this AI? Oh, dude, this might be AI. Let me see.
The _anime_fan said, I was hoping he slips LOL.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not AI. I seen him warping by the face, but it could just be shite camera as well. Jesus. They gave him 30. Yeah, sentence immediately. He did it. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like at that point you have to like resign yourself to be like, guess what? We're gonna try to dodge getting R-worded and read a lot of books because Jesus. Whew. This. All right.
Lone Syndicate said the cop was so baffled he didn't even react right away.
Yeah, I'm surprised he just fucking rip him down. That's why I think it may be like a what do you call it thing. I guess you don't really need to. Like if anything, he's just gonna get a worse sentence. Yes. Also, what was it? Lone said, which was the one? Lone said, there is one about taking a secret to your grave if you watch. Okay, well, Lone, what is it called? That this is a secret. Got it. This Lone wanted us to see it. Ooh, a veto. Been a minute. Let's see.
I had a man tearfully confess to me that he smashed his family's Thanksgiving turkey when it was raw in the kitchen.
What? Also, I don't. Oh no! I can't. Oh fuck! Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, the story connected in my head. Oh, I knew. I can't help it. I immediately think of stories as it happen, and if you just follow the how it plays out. Oh my god, that's so gross. Oh, I'd kill my brother. Immediately. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh no! Oh, it's so fucking foul. I hope it doesn't go that way. Please don't go that way. Oh, I do. I don't know what it is.
Knowing fetus said Grin. Stop thinking.
Maybe it's not that. Maybe, guys, please tell me this story has not cursed as much of a cursed ending.
And then he didn't tell anyone other than me, so his family cooked the turkey and ate it on Thanksgiving dinner. His grandma, his parents, his siblings, his extended family all ate the turkey that he had pulled out of the fridge in the middle of the night and raw smashed. So if Brenna doesn't know, I am an entertainer of the hotel variety, and it is my job to keep a lovely gentleman company very late at night. I went to see a man yesterday.
Oh, is she like a prostitute? Is that what, or like a sex worker as we call it, or as they call it now?
I saw him last night. This was fresh. And when I got there, man seemed happy as could be. He was so excited to book with me. He was so excited to do his thing. And I was thinking, damn, this is going to be a really easy booking. We're doing what we do. We are finishing up the session. He is having a great time, super sweet, super respectful. And in the afterglow, as we're laying there, it gets a little silent for a moment. And then he turns at me and he says, Lynx, I need to tell you something. You need to tell me something? What's up, baby? Is everything okay? He's like, it's just, I don't know if this is like the post-clarity or what, but I really need to get something off my chest.
Is it?
Okay. Yeah, what's going on? What's on your minds? I did something really bad. I stop him as he says that. I'm like, hold on. By really bad, this isn't a crime, right? Because if this is a crime, I don't want to hear it.
Okay, and then it leads into, got it.
You can tell me anything, unless...
We got fucking Zoomer engagement baited because she can't fucking tell the preamble. She has to start with the fucking main sauce and then treads it.
I'm going to have to, tell people because I don't want to deal with this shit. He's like, no, I don't think it's a crime. I don't really know. I didn't, kill anyone. I was like, okay, continue. He's like, well, the week before Thanksgiving, I was thinking nonstop about how it would feel to be inside of a raw turkey. Oh dear God, I feel like I know where this is going.
Focus. First of all, I'm not sure if it's my brain just needing to jump ship completely. Also, yeah, that's something you take to your grave. I mean, hypothetically, the turkey is also cooked, so there's probably shit and all of this blood and coagulant in the fucking turkey anyway. So it's not like we're not eating filth anyway, but it's just a different level of foul and evil that you would just let your family do that, all that stuff. At least not in the turkey. Anyways, disgusting, fucking filth. But man, I might be. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe I shouldn't bring it up here, but I don't know if it's just I'm a prude, but I don't really fuck with that. That when people start talking about sex work stuff, I don't know why. Maybe I'm a prude. Maybe I'm that's something you should keep to yourself a little bit. I'm all for people being happy with themselves, being comfortable with themselves, all that stuff. I just feel whenever it gets brought up, when she started talking about it, I'm like, I don't know why. To me, it just seems very I wouldn't even say it's a taboo thing for me. It's almost like a maybe I'm a bit prejudiced in some way, which I should probably work on. But it comes across as I don't know. I'm sure these people are fantastic, wonderful people. It just seems like I don't know. I might have a weird thing going on. Where like something about it to me makes me always feel like ew, brother, ew, you know. And I think it's probably fucked up because I don't have any like ill intent or like malice towards people who do it. I just don't like hearing about it. I guess it makes me feel like I don't know what the right way to phrase this. That sounds like a horribly bad response. It's just kind of like I'd rather not hear about this. Does anyone else feel that way?
Lone Syndicate said this was one of those reels where if I had to watch it, and here, so do you.
Yeah. Well, that's tough. Dude, I don't know what it is. I used to have like an ironclad stomach. I've read these last couple weeks. There was stuff that was like not very visually nice. Like my poor old dog, she had like a weird bump on her open up and it started pussing out and stuff like that. And I started getting sickly. I used to be really good, like as far as like just numbing myself and be like, we can't react right now. We just have to like numb ourselves and do the thing, and then we can like freak out later. But now I'm starting, my little tummy is starting to be like, well, I can't handle it. Also, why is this called, what are the fucking tags here? Is this
I'm scared, right? But I keep my mouth shut. I listen to him.
Is this a man? Yes, because it says pretty boy, femboy. What do you call it? Femboy Friday, femboy. Yeah, is this a? Is it? Well, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what the right thing is. Anyways, I'm about to say that's a high pitched ass voice.
He's like,
do you know what's crazy? We rated someone who was a dude. This is a weird thing with like dudes just talking about like their escapades, basically, who work in the sex industry. But yeah, what do you call it? We rated somebody on like Genshin one time. A dude was like deep into talking about how he used to like jerk people off in saunas or something. That was his job or something as like a sex worker for this hotel or some bullshit. And it was just like totally chill with it. I'm not sure if it's like a gay man or just like fuck it. I mean, also straight dudes are pretty terrible about not talking about like the hottest chick they ever hooked up with and how great she was, etc. So maybe it's just the same thing if it's you're slinging pole, whatever it is. Anyways, but that one, Lone, I hate you a little bit for doing that to me. Yeah, it makes me feel a little bit like, it's also just horrible that the synapse in my brain connected based on like where the story would eventually go, and it wouldn't have been that absurd if someone actually it's pretty fucked up. It just like fuck raw meat is something. If it was cooked chicken, at least I could say you're still an animal, but you're not savage. You're not a savage raven. You don't have rabies. Okay, there's rabies behavior, and then there's like just okay, you're wild and you haven't fucking jerked off in a million years. Hopefully that's the reason why you're fucking freaked out like this. I'm so interested in this. People got all kinds of proclivities. Did we check out the cat one? Oh no, we skipped the cat one. All right, we'll come back to loans if there is more to see in others, but let's see this one. Also, shit. Fuck. Pause. Take off the speed. What did Fluff said? Blind, yes, but not deaf. Ooh. The most perfectly timed alert. Oh, is this dying light? No, it's not. You're blind. All right. I feel like that's not real. Maybe it is. I just need things to have like. Maybe I just am broken. Because I always think I'm like, is this real? It's like I can't enjoy it until I fucking figure out that it's genuine. He gets the fart reaction and then he reacts. I just don't know anyone. Like, if you did jump, you would just shoot. You wouldn't jump, shoot. Like that. Anyways, I hate it. I hate that I'm like, like this. But very cute, very wholesome. Don't know what game he's playing. Also, yeah, that's. Why do people play horror games in general? Did you say only. What is this? Wait, pause. It's so cool having like the left and right key on my thing. Also, Bodhi says, Lamau, serial jerker. I honestly didn't notice she was talking about that kind of, oh really? Oh, I thought that's what she said. She said it in like her weird, she said this multiple times, which is funny, which is like basically like, hey, I gotta get past this, otherwise I have to explain, hey, by the way, I used to work in this specific type of industry. And instead, there's just, let me quickly get through this.
Did anyone tell you intimidating?
All the time. It's my bulging muscularity and just absolutely disgusting stature.
I think it's his voice.
McFlufferkin said I have muscle spasms when I get startled, so I can confirm his reaction is legit.
It is? Is the scream? I feel like maybe that's what it is. It's like the perfect storm of like that. And again, people just lean into shit, which is good. Like, it's fine. If you're gonna have like a reaction, might as well make it funny and like have fun with it. But I don't know. To me, in my head, I'm always like, I don't know. It's that in combination, the shooting, combination, the screaming, combination of the perfect cut.
I'm standing at a beautiful 5'6".
It's significantly better just to enjoy things. By the way, I understand.
Absolutely disgusting stature.
Yep.
I'm standing at a beautiful 5'6". Like, going through doorways is oftentimes burdensome.
But you're only 5'6"?
Did you say only? Did I hear that?
It's cute.
Oh, okay, cool. It's burdensome.
But you're only 5'6"?
Did you say only?
Also, I think I've heard this person before.
Did I hear that?
Is he the frog who's in?
It's cute.
It might be frog, or it might be green hair glasses lady. I'm not sure. Regardless, very cool VTubers. This is how I remember people. I apologize. It's really fucked up. But yeah, they heard the voice line before. But very cute. Yes. Also, yeah. I mean,
Bolty underscore 1337
No, I don't-
said Sonar.
Is that from? No, it can't be from.
McFlufferkin said Cody Miko and Charlie.
Is it Cody Miko? I think I know Cody Miko. Is Cody Miko the yeah, Cody Miko is the fucking green haired glasses lady. She has like the craziest, most expressive VTuber face I think ever. Welcome to the beautiful madness of Yakuza series. Oh, here we go. I found a video and I'm crying laugh. Oh wait, fuck. Do you watch this? No. All right, Yakuza, hit me. We can't watch all of it, but we'll watch some. We'll dip our toe into the madness of, I don't know, Japanese or Chinese game. I think it's Japanese. I'm gonna smash your face in so fast. Subtitles so fast. Die. Ooh. Damn, man. Oh man, have you guys seen that fucking TikTok person who's like, he's like so good with bats? He like bangs them off of the ground. He like spins them a billion times, catches it. It's always clean as hell. Anyways, looks like the guy from One Punch Man. Anyways. Oh, I thought he was gonna go deep with it. I was like, why is he holding it like that? That's it? What? You just want a melon? Okay. So he's just creeping. He's just. I think Fluff was telling me about this. I'm kind of have like Vietnam flashbacks for like. I think this is referring to that. Ew. I feel like the Yakuza games make a lot more sense if you think about them like they're trying to like represent like a Japanese drama type thing. Oh, weird. There's live action? But he can't see. What the heck? Does he think he's hidden? Is that a joke? Ah, yes, the meme. The meme that put, I think, Yakuza on the map. Give me a camera again. Okay, we're in the modern games now. The graphics have improved. There's no movement. I'm sorry, if somebody gets cracked in the head with a bottle without, and that doesn't, their hair doesn't even move, all right? And they turn around slowly. What? You are gonna run at them with a sharp blade? Hot damn, I love the winded. I wish he didn't actually say anything though. I just wish he was like, fuck. Oh my chest, oh, can you my back? Because everyone's been there where you're like, oh fuck, I can't say anything. Who the fuck sleeps face down? Like face down. Valid reaction. I get that. I get that being like, fuck it. That's crazy. You start a combat encounter by whipping a card at someone, a business card. Okay. That was my favorite out of the whole line, actually. Hi. How are you? Is that Johnny Depp also?
Okay, got it.
Japanese, Asian Johnny Depp, maybe?
No. There's no change in the plan.
Okay.
Bye.
Beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Like I heard from my brother before.
If you're looking for Daigo, Mine's taken him up to the roof.
How many times I gotta tell you? I'm not
Weird.
Yakuza. You retarded or just deaf?
Fuck you! This is the part where you're supposed to laugh.
Oh, wow. So these games go back. I didn't know these like that. Yeah, that's a character that's existed for a while now.
I guess there's no other choice.
Damn.
Go!
I did not know Yakuza went this far back.
Kill
Like
this
PS2
arrogant
era.
motherfucker.
Also, definitely harkens back to a to a time. But yes, very cool. I enjoyed. Also, there's so much, man. There's so much Yakuza. Now I will see Yakuza videos for a while, I imagine. But hey, not a bad thing. All right, what's this? A 7-year-old long past project showcase just how art can do. What? A 7-year-old long passion project showcases how art can do. What is it? Hit me with it. Is it gonna be beautiful?
Final part about Floor 796. A few days ago, I posted a video about the website Floor 796. It's a site where one developer has been collecting and hand-drawing characters from different universes, including anime, for more than 7 years.
Wow!
So in the hospital, you can see Kakashi-sensei, who came for a checkup with Dr. House, 2B, who is learning to skate in space, and Sanji, who's cheering her on. The guys...
Dude, that's visual. That's just a visual feast.
From JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It's like, where's Waldo?
Jenga with gold bars. And Erwin, Aaron, and Hanji are testing a teleporter and accidentally summon the Colossal Titan. In the energy room, Pikachu is competing with others to produce electricity. And I also found a bar where Ains and Albedo from Overlord are serving drinks to Rick. Not far from that, you can see Rem, who is trying to call Subaru, who is endlessly walking in circles. By the way,
This is a fucking overload of shite in the mind.
Nick Flufferkin said, the upcoming Yakuza series game trailers are just above Bolty's submission. I recommend checking them out.
Ooh, maybe one time you put them in the thing, we'll react to one, but just do one at a time. I like have it in bits, little bits and pieces. I will say this is so like a sensory overload.
You can also spot Tatsumaki here. Besides that, you'll find characters from Psychopath, Squid Game, The Simpsons, Harry and Ron, who are...
Ew! What the fuck is that? Is that a pigmented guy? Oh, what is the cheeks over here?
Luffy,
wait.
Squid Game, The Simpsons.
Ew! Why is the Simpsons guy like flesh shown? That's disgusting.
Harry and Ron, who are teasing Hermione, Luffy, and many others, including dozens of...
Who is that? Oh, is that King Kong? Dude, this is a whole format in itself. It's just people basically finding like cool shit online. It's basically like Daily Dose of Internet, but like with more, I think, better like uptime or like better quality.
Dozens of interactive puzzles. For example, if you click on this woman in the shower, it turns out it's actually some bearded guy. And the most interesting thing is that here you can also see how much longer the creator plans to develop this universe.
Jesus, dude. 50% after all of that. Man.
The final part...
People have all man, that's one of those things that people always say, which is like just basically passion. Like if that's one of the things that's very apparent in the modding scene, where like modders will just fucking like show up, or just obliterate actual devs who've like worked and get paid for this just because their passion is overwhelming. Also probably checks and balances. They're working on a team. They probably have like things that they need to get done by a certain time, so they're like, no, you're holding back the team. All that stuff. Oh, these are the other ones. All right, let's touch one more Yakuza one with this one. 2 minutes. We can do 2 minutes.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18. So that's actually very comforting. I don't know why. Is this copyright claimed? Maybe. Just don't want to take chances. I'm sure it's probably fine. Oh, is this that game we've seen in like an E3 trailer, or like not E3, like one of the game conferences where people were like, it looks so good. Yeah, it looked visually like delicious, like gorgeous. And see, that's the only thing I didn't like about the previous Yakuza games. I just don't want to down on people who like it, but like for me, I don't like the neutral tones. Like it looks very like flat. And I know other entries like the pirate one, I think it helps that, but like this to me is a little bit nicer. Yeah, see, that's it. That looks like significantly more juicy. Oh.
McFlufferkin said, original songs made for the game, no copyright
Oh, we're
risk.
good? Perfect. Dude, you know what games... Sorry, let's finish this. Damn, big-ass guy. Okay. Matrix ass. Okay. Ooh. So we're now no longer playing a person that doesn't kill, it seems like.
Got a name? Mako? Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one?
Looks like a Street Fighter guy.
You're not? So, what are you then? Sana.
What does it say? What does it say? Sorry. I've been asking myself the same time. Okay. All right, weird. Yeah, that one looks more interesting, much more vibrant and things like that. Very neat. But I was gonna say, man, the one thing that, like, to me, I don't think any game's ever captured, but you guys remember, like, it's a game called Saboteur. There was a game called, like, Mafia, like the first Mafia 2. Like the one game with where it's more grounded, more realistic. There's a game that I was hoping that would do that. Have more of like a really grounded kind of like, I don't know, but like lean into like the things that no other game lets you do. Like Red Dead was a really good example. Red Dead Redemption, the new game, yeah, Saboteur was so fucking sweet. But what do you call it? Like Red Dead also had moments like that where, like, I don't know why, and it's pretty fucked up, but like, does anyone else love it when games let you, like, for instance, playing the Red Dead Redemption, the newest game, when like you could like pull out a cigarette, smoke as you're like hoity-toity walking down a thing, you could like pull out your gun, and maybe that's a mod I'm thinking of, but people let you do like flippy tricks with your gun, like just little tiny things like that. You could go and like grab a piece of food and eat it. Stuff like that's always fun to me.
Beautiful eyes. Game seems to span from 1915 to 1946, possibly the origins of the Yakuza series, Tojo Clan.
That's really fun, especially a good entry point, especially like pull people back in. I do think it probably sets up a bad precedent because it looks super colorful, which I think the Yakuza games I don't think always have that going for them, but maybe that's a good point to be like, we're getting back to that. But yeah, to me, like, I don't know, I always really like that type of thing in these games when like you can have like these tiny little interactions, but it's funny because some games have them without actually like having them. It looks like it made with artificial intelligence. Just jump too much. Weird. Yeah, the jump was weird. I wish I read that for sooner. But yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like that's something not a lot of these games have anymore, which is like this. But in order to like have them in the game, you actually need to have like the right level of boredom. So that you feel like obligated to use them, because if it's just a constant like, oh my god, it's so exciting, then it kind of just all becomes nothing. But what is this? Father-son bonding. Am I gonna like this? Oh, I know this guy. Yeah.
Plastic? This thing came from Bosnia, son. You ever been to Bosnia?
What?
Piece of plastic? This thing came from Bosnia, son. You ever been to Bosnia? You ever been in this shit? Well, my dad was. And he left me this pocket pussy. And every time I see my humongous dick piece of plastic, I remember my dad.
Well, that was utterly cursed. Oh my god, I was not expecting it to go that way. Also, it didn't show it, so thank god it didn't show it. But I was like, what? What is that? This is plastic? Oh my god. It kept getting worse. Phrasing maybe. Actually, don't think phrasing would help that too much. Oh, do you imagine? Oh my god, what did his dad like? Was it in a box? Was the wrapping paper still sealed, or was it? Oh my god! Oh, that's foul! Oh, my stomach's gonna start turning again. Let's stop. Let's move on. The next thing, you know, what is this? Oh, dude. Oh, this is the perfect place to cleanse our mind. Please hit me with one of the most magical, underrated, fantastical, peak age of American animation, which unfortunately got crippled because money kills everything. Anyways, but yes, hit me. Oh, I wish we could have the music. The song that like was basically made for this movie. Oh yeah. He's gonna hit it right at the end. Gamble with his life even though he has a mom to take care of. Very fucked up. Yes, I do appreciate people taking out the song, but the song would have made it iconic. But I also will. It is hilarious that like his dad dies in war, or whatever. Actually, I don't know if he he dies in war. I think that's what it is. Or either that, or he like leaves to adventure, or to explore. But the fact that he just like plays with his life, like he has a mom that dearly loves him, and he's just out here almost %P dying. No one's watching him. This is just for love of the game, you know. Oh, dude. God, I love Treasure Planet. Also, they made like, dude, you remember, you know, Treasure Planet gets actually a decent amount of love as like a beloved classic. Do you guys remember? Oh, it's unfortunately one of the few ones that like I think overstayed its welcome, but it's got like little crystal on their necks. Atlantis, that's what's called. Atlantis, the 1 and 2 dude, fucking amazing. To me, they were How to Train Your Dragon before How to Train Your Dragon. Like they were that same vibe of like, dude, this is awesome. This is fucking cool. Also, that lady. Jesus Christ. Once again, if you watch that and you have a weird thing growing up, I get it. I understand the damage. Or gave you a buff. What is this? Also, I'm gonna call you Draken. Draken says, is this series related to Erika? I don't know, but what do you call it? You have not watched Treasure Planet, man? Oh my god. You should watch Treasure Planet. That thing I absolutely think hits. That's one of the things I hope I can watch in VR headset with like 3D, because I think there's like a 3D version of it. I think that'd be an out hit. Anyways, Fuse Chan, why are you costing me money? What? Did you know, dude? You know, this reminds me so much. Do you remember that guy who is called like Kawabi Knives or something like that? Who basically found a way to make like a chef knife with like every type of thing. Like he basically was just like a chemist, I guess like a Japanese chemist who just got really fucking bored and was like got really into making knives and decided like to merge his two passions together. Anyways, this to me is like premium Japanese nonsense, which is the best. Which is someone who has like a weird skill set and a weird speciality, but fucking loves anime and has no reserve about it. Very cute. Fuse Chan, all that crazy. Right. A large Arc Raiders boss takedown is a photograph in World War II. Actually, snapshot copyright music got muted. Thank you. Let's see. POV the beat. What? Oh, I see. It's just this. Ooh, okay. That feels just a lot of heavy lifting. This one's gonna hit. Ooh. Oh, dude, I remember watching a thing. I don't know what it was. It was like another meme that I was scrolling by. But apparently, people took like Skyrim footage of like like a beautiful like scenery essentially, and the local news kept playing it because the person just basically like pinged it as like, this is our beautiful lake whatever by our thing, and no one like clicked it at the boomer news station that this motherfucker just did a Skyrim thing and just labeled it as one of the like surrounding lakes. It was so fucking funny. But also, I could totally see that happening. Also, yeah. Actually, that one looks weirdly, yeah. That one I feel like you could parse out. Also, how traumatic. People just be dying like crazy. That one's fake. We can tell that one's fake. Because it got the gameplay hold. This also doesn't exist. So yeah. I want to see the ones that like seem so close. Yeah, like that one's pretty good. I guess that one could look like a tank, some sort of shit. It's so funny. It's very cool. Very cool. Well, def be my way to enter this. Yeah, that'd be not a bad way to go about it. Especially considering, like, to me, like, I always feel weird about that, but, like, and I think Fluff is, like, an interesting character in the sense that Fluff is, like, I'm gonna go replay the whole series if I want to get into this. I always, like, I played God of War on and off, but, like, I missed quite a bit of the ones in between. I did play the one where, like, Kratos fucking shish kebabs himself, though. But to me, it's really nice. Like, I can't describe how, like, I think that's what Yakuza is honestly doing. Like, at least that one game, which, if it is like a prequel. It's kind of weird that they're doing it that way, but I do like the idea of like, hey, what if we kind of set a new standard for the game? So like now that the people really like the game, maybe we should like try to make it more like a little more brighter, a little more saturated, a little more like vibrant, instead of like flat. Maybe we should try to like elevate to AAA status and like come up with all the bells and whistles associated with that. So to me, I like that idea, especially when it's like usually like it's probably a better idea to like give it a baseline, get a little bit of time between like the entry into like the reboot essentially, or the entry level game, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, dude only knows charge attack. We've seen this one, I think. Let me see, maybe not. Ooh, let me tell you, if that lands though, you're getting fucking ripped up. Ooh, he does land though, doesn't he? Oh, I want to see him land. Well, yeah. Also, it's funny because I don't think you're getting that much more force. You know, there are, dude, have you ever seen like old classic women fighting with boxing? The ladies like use their hands as just like fucking cannonballs, or they just swing them like all the way around. You're like, Jesus. But yeah, I guess it wears people out. I just don't think it'd be really, I don't know, I wouldn't think it'd be effective, but who knows? Did we ever check this one out? These hands are made for petting. Whose hands aren't made for petting? You know? Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's copyrighted, so we're going to let it play a little bit in the back. Oh, so she's petting with dimensional hands. This is fun. This is a good cleanse. We should have kept this one in the back pocket. Just because we might need to cleanse our mind from the filth that you sometimes show me. Who the fuck eats is that a burrito? Miami. Who the fuck eats, that maybe it's a sandwich. If somebody eats a taco, not only upside down, but it has to be sandwich. But I don't know how I'd feel if I seen someone eat a taco like from the middle. Like a hard shell taco? That's fucked. I can see like a soft shell, you bite the middle so you can break that motherfucker in half. That makes sense. But yeah.
McFlufferkin said, it's a melon slice.
Is it melon? Oh, it does have a green bit. I see. Well, not as fluffyable, I don't think. Hers, I feel like I don't have the urge as much. I do
Lone
get
Syndicate
Miyabi.
said that looks loke. A melon Miyabi's favorite food.
Oh, is it melon? Oh, I didn't know it was melon. Huh. That one I get. How the fuck did you get that thing on her mouth, though? The final boss. Kind of a little dangerous. Kind of a little, yeah. What about him? Okay. What about him? He got floofy hair. Come on. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. You got all the arms for all the pets. Finally, a worthy competitor. Dude, also, Azura is such a cool concept of, like, double arms, basically. In hindsight, probably hella annoying. Like, if you can ever not have that, probably great. Like, having two arms underneath your ribs, well, I feel like would just get in the way. Like, you'd be
Lone
sitting like
Syndicate
this,
said,
you know?
AWWW cute.
That one was cute. That one has earned the actual I'll like it. Because, yeah. I like to keep my likes very curated because I sometimes use it to go back and find stuff. Yes. Oh, we made it almost full circle. That one was a good one. I'll give that one the extra heart because that one's quite lovely. What is this? Memories and collections of anime shorts made by some of the godfathers of anime. This one is cannon fodder. What? Some people some people who are like big into Ghibli and stuff are like, hey, you should watch this cute little movie that talks about like, you know, a nuke and how everyone dies and all that stuff. And I'm like, what? Fuck off. Kids in old classic, like either American anime or like early American anime or like Japanese old anime, they always just hit really well. I don't know why, if it's like they literally use their son who just like really cares, like already a kid and just had that name.
YouTube journey, I have only like around 2K videos. And I'm pretty sure over half of those are GRINN videos.
Oh, and like, oh my, well, yeah, that's crazy, because I literally have like 2,000 to 4,000 videos. So yeah. I don't think people realize the sheer volume of uploads we did. Like, yeah, there's channels that have been around for like such a long time. I've crippled them as far as uploads, which is not a good thing. It's just something that shows that I was consistent and pretty, like a little bit of stagnation, but it's still beautiful. It's so funny because contrasting this with like the memes around the, I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but like the One Punch Man, people are just brutalizing the One Punch devs because they've just dropped the ball so badly with like inject like something into something to make it work out. I really wish, like in certain animes use it really well, but like 3D animation, I really wish that was more apparent. Now we're seeing it with what's the Netflix thing? It's like a Dota or something like that, or like not Dota, League of Legends type of thing. Arcane, there we go. Sorry, Arcane. We're seeing it with Arcane now, but like I wish it worked out better. Like, you know, I wish that like technology was refined and like sharpened, whereas it seems like everyone was like, it's not worth it. Let's just stick with what was used. It's like this was just this big of infrastructure. Maybe I'm just coming from like a very small town, but like this is insane to me. Like giant pillars. It's a human person. Cool. Honestly, that was just delightful. That was honestly just visually nice to see. And we've went full circle-ish, kind of. So we can finally jump into the other tab that I referred to in the start of the what do you call it? The thumbnail, which is the meme tab, which will go to the very bottom, and we'll talk about one of these ones. Which this one is so cute. I don't really get the reference because it says Robert, she can't keep getting away with it. But then she goes like, I am a dummy, but I don't know why Robert is pissed. I don't understand. Why is she like, I'm dumb, and Robert's upset? What did she do to us? The fact that his eyes are watering and his teeth is drooling implies something that's not just anguish. I don't know if I've ever drooled. She refused orders? Question mark? Maybe. I don't even know if she could do that. Can't she do that? Maybe she could do that. I don't know. But very fun. Thought it was a cool image. Yes. There's literally just regular humans. What the fuck is happening? Eating. Yes, but it's humans with indomitable spirit, man, and a lot of lead. Okay, dude, that's one of the few games. Every time I see it, I think, how can this be this good? It's like the weird fucking Earth Defense Force games that come out like out of nowhere. They have no fucking advertising budget ever. They must be just popping in Japan or something like that. But every time I see them, I'm like, this looks good. like almost like when you see like Serious Sam made in a modern game, or like it still looks a little old and scuffed because like the gameplay is largely the same, but the like visual element, they're like, they're using Unreal, and they're kicking ass with Unreal. This hits, man. What is it? What? Oh. What is this? Let me see. Let's absorb this.
You're on. With a victim here survived. Sir, tell me what happened. Okay, take your time. I'm sorry. What is it that he said though? Yeah, I think he died. We'll get back to you. Can we see what our weather's like from a weatherman freaky? Well done, bring an umbrella. If need be, gonna make it rain and it's gonna be leaky. No, sunny weather, please don't leave me. Air pressure's creeping on the low. There's a weekly 100% chance to get you wet.
Gang, AI is pretty cool. I think that's AI. I know there's like a whole meme that like, I'm like, oh my god, AI music is great. Dude, AI music is pretty fucking great. I don't mean to jump on the bandwagon a little bit, but I mean, I follow this one channel that like used to make AMVA, and now they're just like making songs associated with their AMVAs essentially. And it's great. Like I to the point where I'm like, I legit have like probably like 15 to 20 songs that are made by robots in my fucking phone, and I jam out to them. They're great. There's sometimes you can start to see like they're all using the same vocalist, so you're like, all right, this is starting to get a little bit a little samey. But yeah. A 60% chance to make you 100% chance. What is that stupid meme? There is a 99% chance. There's a 20% chance that this takes place. I was like, is that a real guy in there? Or is a real boy in there somewhere? Maybe it's real. Wet, 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 says Baldy. Is it, at what point, is it fucked up, guys, at one point when somebody decides that I'm going to jump into a container that holds an animal? I guess it's also a debate of like, well, no, because if you're going to jump off a fucking building, you only really collateral's you. Maybe you're going to hit someone on the way down, so don't be a dickhead, but wait for people to move out of the way. But, yeah, like, to me, it's the idea of, like, somebody has to then go into that enclosure to then save you from trying to, like, also, what a horrible fucking way to go. Why would you want to be teared apart by an animal, man? This is a bop, dude. This is just stuck in my head. Whoever made this is a real treat for me. I think this actually might be one of my highlights of the whole thing we've seen today. Give it the gold standard. That actually might get our number one for me for right now, because that is so good. Maybe not number one, but it's S tier for me. That one was catchy, enjoyable, a meme. I'm kind of getting tired. So I'm not as like as I would normally be. This is so unsettling. Dude, I have zero comprehension of geography.
Lone Syndicate said, Grin, I've sent a rigging update to the art tab.
Oh shit! Is it sussy? Can we? This is blind faith and Lone. Let's see. I think so. Alright, good. Is this it? Oh golly! Ooh, I like those lashes. Oh, Lone is looking much better. Okay, she's doing a little agua. You think? Let's relax. Okay. Wow. Yeah, you can actually see even the movement in the cheeks a little bit. That's crazy. I like the eyelash, dude. So many things. Like, I'm not sure if Lone always had the eyelashes. Am I just blind? Maybe he did. I just didn't see them ever. But I feel like the eyelashes make such a big difference when it comes to art. How I don't even know how you'd. I have like -5 of how the fuck this functions. So you know what I mean? Like I as much as I'm like how is this functioning? Is it like rendering in? Like, are you rendering like one pathway so that it can like make some snippets of all of those possible like variants, so that if you go one it goes AB, and then if you do another one it goes AC, like however the fuck it happens? I have no idea. That's what I'm like.
Mick Flufferkin said the US flipped horizontally cannot hurt you physically, but it may do psychic damage.
Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Also, I hope I hit ban. Did I fuck up? I did hit ban. I thought I hit. My biggest fear, guys, when I'm like whenever I do stuff like that, is there's a bot that appears on Twitch, and my biggest fear is that I fucking misclick and I say mod, and I'm like, oh no, oh shit. So,
Lone Syndicate said, I really like how I did the lashes, and yes, I have it set to pattern B, which makes her do a random series of actions.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that looks great, Lone. Also, the mouth movements look pretty cool. Like what do you call it? Like there's nuance. So I'm wondering if you're ever gonna make it so that the whole. I guess you'll like eventually iterate. Eventually, I think, but I think it'd be cool if you eventually could get the like the slit to move in conjunction. Maybe make it even open up and show like teeth. But maybe that's a little bit too fucking. Maybe we're getting to more monster, and you want to be Smexy and Ninja Lady. But no, that's fucking awesome. That's also like what do you call massive strides. I love seeing stuff like that. It motivates me like crazy. And it's also just awesome to see people like making headway on stuff. Let's mark this as seen. Did I mark the other ones? I did. Let's mark all these as I have seen it. I have witnessed. I have borne witness. This looks very suspect. Women hate how little it takes for us to be happy. Oh yeah, it's a classic meme where like a dude is honestly, guys, how little do you need, like genuinely, but be honest. Looks wet. I mean, it looks lit. Yeah. I was gonna say, what would you need to be happy? I think I need my chair, my computer, and a monitor. And I think I'm pretty good. I would like a bed that's not on the ground, So like if I could have just a little bit of a rise thing and a bed just so I don't have to fucking sleep on, like I don't like spiders to crawl on me. I feel like that's easier to get them, you know. But I feel like I'm good with that. And then like maybe like a handful of utensils, you know, like I don't need 5 knives. I just need the one, which maybe is fucked up. I also just think of things often now as like dirty, like if I get more dishes, it's gonna be more dirty. So like, how can I avoid this? Okay, you just get a water bottle. That helps a lot. It cuts out most of the fucking drinks
Lone
cups you
Syndicate
take.
said, I want to do that grin, have the mouth open up and look a little grotesque even.
Ooh.
But baby steps.
Baby steps. Yes. The last thing I want to do is try to be like, meh. I would say, women hate how easy it takes for us to be happy, or little it takes for us to be happy. Whatever. Nothing wrong with keeping it simple. But the least I do is add a bed frame. I don't deserve a bed frame. Oh no. Brutal, man. That's pretty rough. Why has it got downvoted? Especially when he's being like self-deprecating, like, oh, I don't deserve it. Brother, you enjoy it. You deserve it. I enjoy it. Deserve it. Jeez. Very fun. All right, what is this? You ain't from Mechgan if you never done this before. You ain't from Michigan. Sorry, Michigan. I can't read. If you've never done this, is Michigan like Australia? I don't understand.
Gnawing
right over my
fetus
head.
said Michigan.
Thank you. I got that. I appreciate you for backing me up though. Yes. Hey guys, the Gabe Cube. Not what it is. What you're called. It is what you're called. It is insane how fast it just immediately happened. Like in real time, guys. I was like one of the first. I was monitoring when Steam when the assets were online on the website, which it leaked first from, and everyone's reaction and everyone in that that YouTube stream that I was watching cover all this.
Said, side
Bang,
note, did my
Gabe
YouTube recap? Guess who was my most watched YouTube?
Not me, because I don't upload videos. But maybe it's the streams. If that was the case, I am honored. I actually have no idea. How do you see the recap? Is it in dashboard? I don't know if I want to show this, but I will. I don't know. I feel like that's the one thing that I always worry. Like I sometimes, I don't know if I get insecure, but I get kind of weirded out when people can see my suggested videos, because I don't want people to make a judgment about the stuff I like, because I kind of try to observe everything, I guess. And I also sometimes observe things I don't actually agree with, just because it helps me kind of broaden my understanding of them. But alas, I'm curious what mine would be. I may not show it, because like I said, I might be like, oh, I don't know if I want people to draw too much attention to this one thing I enjoy, or not enjoy, have watched. Is it in your dashboard? I can see it maybe being in your dashboard. Let's see. Dashboard. Where would you see the recap? Where? Hello, if you know where I'd find that. YouTube recap. It's not in the home page. I don't know. Perhaps we do not have it only on mobile, perhaps. Who knows? But I do not see it. It's back to me. Alright. Let's see. I have witnessed. What does it say? Talisman of Mass Aggro.
Lone Syndicate said it was, Jackass streams count too. I've watched H345 of them, and I found mine on the U-tab.
Oh, you found it on the U-tab? Oh, is U-tab the first? What the fuck is the U-tab? Is U-tab the homepage, or there's a U-tab? There's a what? There is a U-tab. I see home. I see shorts. Oh, there it is. Your 2025 recap. Oh, fuck. Alright, fuck it. Let's see. I'm embarrassed. Let's see. This year, you explored many things. I don't know what it said. VR news. Woo! AI art creation. That doesn't apply to anything. Gaming culture discussions. Music playlists. DIY stuff. Hell yeah. These are my people I watch. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? What did that say? Your top channels. Sea Dog. Flagrant. Yes. What is that? Oh, that's just because we stream. We watch it. That's a fucking thing. I do not watch a lot of channels. it turns out. Hey! Jesus. Okay, so this is actually not exactly correct. To be fair. I wish I could pause this. I watch his videos, his VODs when I go to sleep at night. So that's why there's got like an insane amount of hours. Fuck. But that's why. Game focused, your passion is gaming shines through. We got Marvel Rivals, game updates. Really, Marvel Rivals? That shows me how little I've been playing with game stuff. Creativity, you've explored different forms of art, music visualization, AI art tutorials, drawing tutorials. It's usually just Create to AI when I was getting into that. The side of you tech savvy, I wouldn't say that. Game focus, a little bit. Creative, I would definitely not say that, but thank you. You match nicely with these personality types. Fucking great. I love how I can see them. I love that it just decides to like, oh, you read the speed of light. The self-improver. Hey, thank you for that. Your draw content helps you grow. Okay. Fuck. Can I kill back? No. Explore AI tools. Yep. Those great channels help you learn how to use AI art very well. This. Focus on home projects. Grindhard, very good channel. Who's that? I don't know who that one is. I'm boring. Yeah, boyo. These channels are great. Watch personal development. Yep. Yes, sir. May not be it for everyone, but I quite enjoy them. Moment of the year. Explore AI tools. Focus on home projects a little bit. Watch personal. Yeah, that's become a religion thing at this point. Not religion, but like adherence thing to it. Top games. What? Why the fuck is Bioshock Infinite Subnautica there? What? Yeah, very weird. Anyways, I was gonna say for the whole Sea Dog thing. Again, that one doesn't really count. In a weird way. It doesn't. As much as I wouldn't mind it counting. What do you call it? It only counts because I go to sleep watching it there. So theoretically, I have like 1,000 hours watching the channel. I don't. It's there as a background noise. Because it's usually pleasant and fun and silly and not like, yeah, from having like night terrors.
Lone Syndicate said, looks like me and you both had Rivals as #1 game. Also click left side of the short to go back.
Oh shit! Wait, what do you mean? Left side of the short? What you mean? It closed it for me. Click left side of the short. What? Click left side of the short. What do you mean? No one. Looks like me and you had both had Marvel Rivals one game. Also click side of short to go back. Oh, like arrow keys. Oh, I see. That helps. Thank you, Lon. Yeah, those are the channels. I watched 6,000 channels this year. That's insane. 6,000. I don't know if that's real. That can't be real. That's way too much. Yeah, one channel. Again, what did it say? You watched 400 and... yeah, but it's not really. Again, it's just... yeah. I wonder what my second runner-up would be. AI imagery, yeah. Game updates, new releases. Yeah, it's just something it's something I can watch really quickly. Tech savvy, game focused, creativity, all that stuff. The Dreamer. The Shunshiner. The Connector, the creative spirit. Shut up. Shut your whore mouth. Anyways, alright, very neat. Very cool. I'm not sure what your guys is really said. It's kind of a lot. Also, I don't really agree with a lot of it. I don't know if a lot of it I'm like, yes. Also, what does it say? Manga for little babies, Berserk, Vinland Saga, Tokyo Ghoul. Honestly, the only one that's really cursed, in my opinion, here is the Berserk. I know is pretty fucked, but yeah, Vinland Saga, pretty. I don't think it's that bad. Well, maybe not. I shouldn't talk in my ass. I have no idea. Alice in the Borderlands. I also have seen that one. Or not seen that one. I've heard about that one. But yes, what is this? Also, I've witnessed. Puppy immediately went. What? I hate when people don't fucking give a shadow to things. POV, your Mexican mom hits you with a bush because you keep moving. Hits you with the brush because you keep moving. Also, that was with the fucking spiky part up, man. That probably hurt a little bit. Damn. Although, he did stop moving. Anyway. is my favorite magical girl. What? What? Anime was a mistake, or manga, we should say, was a mistake. All right, hot damn, and that's like that. I think we've caught up, possibly.
Bolty underscore 1337 said smash.
Smash. So is that really? I guess it's not as stop it. I think essentially I'm drinking that. Anyway, all right, I think we caught up. Lovely. We still have some in the React tab, but I think I want to wind down, actually. Yeah, we did pretty good. Where is the ting? We'll go here and hit play and hit loop and hit go and do this. Good. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing amount of content we just looked through. Man, that was so fucking funny. There's a lot of ones, especially that the damn song is still stuck in my head. The wet, 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 wet. It's crazy. On a side note, I made a coin that I will not show you because it has words on it, and I don't want you to judge me for those words. They mean something to me, but actually, yeah. One of them I do kind of want to show you. But actually, it's not done yet, so I shouldn't show you yet. Yeah, I won't show you yet. But, still getting after it, still making the coins, still having a fun time with it. I wish that dug more into the metal. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, man. I also appreciate y'all let me ramble about that thing at the beginning. I know it's always kind of like, Grin, I don't know what to feel about this, but it helps me think through things.
Said the coin says cocaine.
Just says hard cocaine.
Knowing Fetus said 60% chance to 100% chance to make you wet.
I like those odds. But yeah, what do you call it? I appreciate you guys letting me ramble about that last thing about the whole constraints thing. Again, it's still something I'm trying to work through and figure out, but I'm hopefully getting close. And I do think like 90% of all of this, man, is just like continuing to come up to the plate of a problem. Like if there's anything that I've learned in the last like couple months, it's just that everything is a function based on that. Like even Lone, to extent, like the fact that Lone just continues to chip away at his like that thing, rigging his art or his thing, which I think a lot of people start stuff and they just don't finish them. But if you just have the expectation just to sit with the problem for long enough, you'll eventually solve it.
Update, we getting Polychrome in the mail from Zizazid.
Ooh!
Winning the Grand Award at PlayStation Partner Awards.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I know, that's always sad. When the Game Awards happen, I'm always like, I don't know if we're going to get free stuff in ZZZ or in Withering Waves right now. Because, yeah, which is a shame because I really fuck with Withering Waves. Like, I still, like, maybe it's just because I just came off the story. And the story to me is, like, pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I quite enjoy that game still. Quite a lot. Again, I also like am always baffled by like the sheer volume of stuff. Again, like the open world nature of it all is crazy. That's the only thing I worry about this that doesn't have it exactly. I don't think this has like open world stuff, which is what I would really love to see. But yeah. Again, we honestly next year is looking kind of stacked when it comes to like these types of games. It only took 5 years for us to get a cacophony of anime games. But we have the one that's like very GTA Online-y, I think, which is very interesting. That one I think is going to be the one that I'm the most excited for. Honestly, I don't know what I'm really excited for next year. Besides, like, GTA is cool, but I'm not going to be able to play it because it's not going to be online, or it's not going to be on PC, sorry. So that's a bit of a bummer. So I'll be able to not indulge in that hype cycle, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know, man. Outside of that, I'm kind of wondering what game is going to be the thing on my like not to-do list, but like thing I'm excited for. I guess Fable, but Fable we still have no confirmation on when the fuck that's going to happen. We can only hope. But if it's basically Fable, and I think that anime game at the top of my mind. I'm not sure if anyone else has any game they're looking forward to or anything that we know of. I thought there was a game that we do know is coming out. I don't know if we have any confirmation on that No Man's Sky game coming out too, but that's another one that I think would be neat. We got a lot of cool stuff on the horizon, at least. Which is pretty cool. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just TLDR, tomorrow... Oh, I should have mentioned this at the top, so sorry. Just an update on the streams. Basically, tomorrow we're going to be streaming at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, good old dispatch. But it's my mom's birthday on... we're having my mom's birthday party on Saturday, so we're going to be streaming it a half an hour earlier. Just so that we can still have our time, because we have to leave at 5. So yes, just TLDR, we are going to be streaming a little bit earlier on Saturday, so I hope you guys can still make it to the dispatch thing. If not, it'll just be me probably raging at the minigame whilst I hopefully make not the worst choices ever.
Gnawing Fetus said Elder Scrolls 6 in 2077.
Yeah, dude.
But Flufferkin said, have you done the Game Awards voting yet?
No, I haven't. No, honestly, dude, I genuinely it's weird for me in that way. Like I don't know. Like there's some years when I was like, man.
Lone Syndicate said, "Don't worry, this elite console player will record some gameplay of GTA 6.
Thank you, Lone, I appreciate it.
And show it to you PC Deegans if GTA 6 ever drops."
Yeah, ever drops. Key point there. We could do a Minecraft thing next. Yeah, that'd be a really cool idea. I like that idea a lot. I really would like to get back into VR, and I think that'd be a really good idea for our next big push, because after this, we're almost to the next year. Crazy to even think about. But what do you call it? I think that'd be a really cool thing if the Valve Decker comes out to do the whole Minecraft VR thing. At least to me, just because I kind of need to force myself to get back into VR just so I can have gameplay just to upload for like the videos I'm making, because right now it's my biggest bottleneck. Is I'm like, well, shit, if I could do streaming and also get gameplay, that'd be pretty fucking huge, you know. What was I gonna say? About the voting thing. Last year I think God of War came out, and that to me felt like that game felt so good and so like meaningful to me, at least, and so like impactful, that I felt, holy shit. This game is not even just like a game of the year. This is a game of the year of like the last 5 years for me, at least. I felt that way. So I only felt like compelled to do it that year. This year, I'll be honest, as much as stuff was very cool, like I didn't hate anything. I don't really feel like I had that this year. I mean, I do think that for me personally, my game of the year, I'll tell you guys as much as possible, which is like Borderlands. But that's just because I had no bugs with it. I've been like, it's probably one of my biggest like games I've dedicated so much of my like life to playing consistently. Was the thing that I played every single day after I came home from school. That and then Destiny. So like it just has a warm place in my heart in that regard. So I just will always love the Borderlands series a lot. But the game, like, I don't think it was like even on the same echelon
did not come out last year.
Oh no,
that was 2022.
No, I thought even the God of War Ragnarok. I mean God of War Ragnarok, if I meant that. But even if that's still the case, whatever that year was, I only really
Gnawing Fetus said, "I'm still gonna riot if Claire Obscure doesn't get music this year."
Yeah. So that's also the other thing is like for me. At least I don't know if I can always do this, but at least right now, I personally feel like it's hard for me to say like this is the game of the year, because I do think there were so many other like much more meaningful, impactful games that like resonated with so many more people, even if I didn't get to play them. So like I know what my game of the year is, but I would still never not say like that was super special, like above everything else. That's what people are weirding me out when they say like. What is it called? That game that people were playing? It's like a co-op game, which people really like it. I forget what it's called. But yeah, it's like an extraction game that's like popping right now, and I get people like it, and I definitely think it's awesome that game seems to be like delivering on a lot of things for the competitive scene. But I don't know if it did the same stuff that the other game did. And I really don't like using words like that, because I don't like to I hate when people get so up their ass with Oscar nonsense of like it's the artistic nature of all this, because that's when sometimes you get something like again last year I think it was last year, the fucking Astrobot one, which again like I understand Astrobot's like a magical game for some people, but for me I do think there has to be some sort of marriage between like people have had to have played it. Like as much as you want to say like this is just a beautiful piece of artwork, I get it. We should have let's say that's 40% of the equation. The other equation should just people should have had to play it essentially. And maybe that's fucked up to say. Maybe we should have categories like the best. I think we do have categories. I think we do have like best a platformer, best this. So I do think that can happen still. Anyways, but I do think for me, I think it would make the most sense, and based on the stuff that I've seen, even just experiencing small parts of the game. But I'm sorry if I keep fucking this up, the name of it all up, but the. I can't. The district, not district. It's like something 97 or 96. Yeah, it's a game that took the world by storm. It's like the absolute underdog story, and by all accounts, to me, it definitely seems like it was. Not only was it beautifully done, but it went against what would normally be that kind of game. I guess. Yeah, Arc Raiders is what I mean. Yeah. Which, again, I love that people love Arc Raiders. I just think if you contrast it with the other alternative, which is this other game. Yeah, Expedition 33. Thank you. Expedition 33. If you contrast it with that game not only did something that, honestly, it not only did it break through, then it resonated, and then it also resonated with people who are completely other.
Claire Obscure.
That's exactly what I mean. Yeah, Expedition 13. I think is the game that should win Game of the Year. I thought there was another one that came out that I thought was really compelling too, as far as it's on that similar vibe of really beautiful in that sense. But yeah, I definitely think Claire Obscure should win, because to me, it, like I said, not only did a fuck ton of people play it, so it broke through, whereas I don't really think Astrobot did, but maybe people would argue, it hasn't as many plays, sure, whatever. But not only did it break through, but it also like had no right to break through. It's kind of like Baldur's Gate, where like Baldur's Gate, like not a lot of people play turn-based games like they did for Baldur's Gate, but because Baldur's Gate's such a good game on top of being that type of format, people just play it regardless. So I think that's like when you know you've reached like excellence, is when like people who are otherwise would not even give your game a second look if it doesn't fit into their criteria is so good that you'll play it regardless. And I think honestly, a lot of people love RPGs, like a lot of people. I think Expedition 13 did an even bigger feat in some regards, because I know a lot of people that like the framework of Expedition 13
said it'll be
have a
okay
really
if
low
it
audience,
doesn't take GOTY,
you know?
but if it doesn't get best music, I will riot.
Yeah, I can see that. You don't think I'm not sure what other games are in the listing. Maybe we could look at that. What other games are in like the top
Raid Mate
nominations?
Said, "Hi there, Grin. I'm
What's
super
good,
late
Raid?
because I was napping. How have you been, my friend?"
We've been pretty good. We had a great time interacting some memes. We had a good time. I got to ramble by my week. I wish I could listen to you ramble about yours. But I hope you had a lovely rest, my friend. But yeah, now we're talking about Game of the Year stuff a little bit. And I was just saying how Expedition 13 to me is like, I have never played it, but from when I've seen it, it seems like it genuinely is beautiful. And also, it seems like it does, like it checks all the boxes as far as that's concerned. At least a little more for me than Astrobot did. I thought there was another contender that I thought was like, oh, that's also like a really beautiful game. And that makes it like actually an interesting thing, I guess, you know?
Bolsey_1337
I should, yeah. That one I think is
said you should play it.
That one I think is a little bit more on the radar for me, because the gameplay loop still seems like there's some sort of like, you know, you can parry, you can add these things, I guess. But it's definitely something I want to play. But again, I don't even have time to play the games I want to play. You know, that's like I know I like and I know it's good. So yeah, I'm in that weird spot. But it's definitely on the list. That and of course Baldur's Gate are both like pretty. I can't say high on the list. It's unfortunate. It's not that I don't want to play them. It's just something that like I know. The last thing I would want to do is half-ass and like barely play them. You know what I mean? When you want to play something, you want to like play it. It's kind of weird. I think that's a thing. Like I'm not sure if anyone else relates to that, but like I don't want to start something unless I'm going to 100% be able to like fully indulge in it. So like it's weird, but like I will. And Lone knows this. Lone probably fucking hates this probably, but I'll always watch like shittier B-tier anime because it requires no investment. It's just kind of easy. Now, there's amazing fucking anime out there that's amazing. Solo Leveling's a great example. So many good, like, there's fucking first couple seasons of One Punch Man. There's fucking Demon Slayer. So many good anime out there. But because it's such a high
out
caliber.
Worlds 2 before starting another bucket list game.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if I'm I will be able to finish Outer Worlds. I just, right now I'm in a season of, what's a good way to phrase it? A season of suffering, we'll say. And eventually that suffering will hopefully pass, and I'll have something to yield for it, and then we can have a chill like a month, and then we'll go back to suffering, and we'll keep oscillating like that. But I think it's good to go through that. I think it's like, to me at least, it helps my understanding of like, it doesn't always have to be this hard, but for right now it does. And I think it gives me like peace almost. Also, it helps in like for the rest of your life, you'll know how hard you can push, I guess. So yeah, but that's just
Lone Syndicate says, speaking of anime, I started watching Rock. Is a lady's modesty.
What is that? Have you kept up with the manhwa? The degenerate manhwa, I should say, Lone? Da 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 da. You should play it. Fuck FMO gacha games. Not gonna lie, really fun. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you if I didn't. Like there's parts, like again, I think nothing is singular in a lot of ways. I think like to me, there's parts of gacha games that I really dislike. I hate the fact that they always feel like they're limited. I hate the fact that they always feel like the power rating system is always kind of the weakest part because of the fact that they're like constantly trying to elevate stuff. Like I like RPGs because they let you break the game usually. That's why I like Borderlands. Like I like any of those games. Like in Skyrim, you can make a bow build that like literally one shots fucking every thing in the game. What do you call it? In Outer Worlds, you could probably have a similar thing. In gacha games, you're always limited by the fact that they're trying to like not get you to be too powerful because they want you to spend money to become more powerful. So that's the one thing that I hate the most about gacha games. But the thing I like is that there's always like usually something to do. There's always a really good excuse to get it in there, and also it doesn't ask for too much of your time, which is like kind of like the biggest thing. Because again, like that's what I was saying, by the way. I'm not sure if anyone has this, but like I don't like to start things unless I'm able to fully indulge in them. So like I don't want to watch an anime if I have to stop halfway through because I'm like juggling too many things, you know. Especially if it's an anime that wants me to pay attention, which I think like Solo Leveling kind of does.
Lone Syndicate said, "Yeah, I finished reading How to Conquer Women with Hypnosis. It's way worse than it sounds."
Yeah, I'm about to say. It sounds bad. So yeah, dude, that's the weird. This is a side thing. Hypothetically, say we indulge every now and again in some depravity. Anyways, the whole hypnosis thing could not make me more soft. It completely takes all of the like enjoyment out of it entirely. It's basically R-word with more. It's R-word with more steps, and it's such a rampant thing within a specific type of medium. And I could just not be more like, why, why, man. Same thing with like Time Stop. Like, just get a fucking fuck doll or something. Like, what the heck, man? Yeah, I finished reading the one. It's good, too good. What's good, too good? The slow time one, like Lone or something else? What y'all talking about? But ladies and gentlemen, I wish I could talk like this forever because it's always just so fun. This is actually my favorite part. Especially I like getting into the memes and the silliness. I just love shooting the shit with you. That's why I like to me, honestly, one of the things that has been really fun for me as of late. And it's funny because you know how I mentioned at the top of the stream, one of the things like, if you ever wonder like what's stopping me from like doing a thing, it's that equation of like you don't know that you need to do it, you don't know how to do it, you don't know when you need to do it, you don't know something is blocking you from doing it, and it kind of repeats that cycle over and over and over again. And if you have I didn't mention there was a fifth one, fifth one. The fifth one is you don't want to do it. So that's the other thing and that's usually in the center. That's like the center thing. That's like the energy of what you want to do. And that's actually really easy to remedy. It's like, it has to do with like motivation and like understanding stuff that I've actually solved really well for myself, at least recently. Anyways, shit, I don't know what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought. But yeah. Too good. Oh, you ended up watching the one that Lone sent you? That's crazy. Or suggested? Wild. But yeah. Also, it's crazy that they're interjecting this with this. That's cool. That's from the actual... Actually, it kind of looks like low poly, weirdly enough. Weird. Yeah. That's tough. I don't know why they didn't use a better resolution of the image. I read it before. Oh, you read before him. Dang, both of you banging these out, man. I can't read them like that. I'll be honest with you. To me, it gets like... Yeah, I'm trying to like get immersed in the thing, and then they're like... And then they're fucking... And you're like... Okay, and then you just see like a cloud. Like a white cloud, and you're like... Okay, man, I don't know. It's weird. Honestly, I feel like it's less weird when it's in like manga, because you just see like nipple and then like a position and then it's the next morning and that's
Lone
it.
Syndicate
Like, okay.
said the next actually game I plan on buying is Inferno, since it only costs $25 USD.
Inferno? What's Inferno? What's Inferno, Lone? Oh, Let It Die Infernos. Oh, Inferno. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm curious. I'm not sure, man. Oh, she looks fucking big. Did you see that shoulder again? Jeez, great. But yeah, man, what do you call it? That's the only one that I'm not sure about. Like I know people want me to play it, and I very much appreciate people having some sort of reverence for me in that regard. But I could not describe how like when we were playing it in the I was trying to be as nice as possible because I didn't want to like bum people out because people are very sweet, and also people who like are just being nice. I don't want to be rude to. But like when we were playing the actual game, like if I'm being 100% honest, I could not describe how like to me it just did not. I don't want to say it didn't stand out. It just didn't have, like, the things... I guess that's the best way I can put it. The things that I adored about Let It Die, it had none of. Or maybe it didn't have... Maybe it has some of those things if you get really deep into it. But like, the thing I actually really fucked with Let It Die is the, like, slow progression and the like, cost of breakable armor. Now, unfortunately, armor was always weighted against basically trying to kill you so that you could use your death metals and yada, yada, yada. Everything in the game was trying to get you to like, use your currency of death metals. But... to me, I actually really liked the way that made you think about engagements. About like, hey, what do you call it? Every single time I take a singular punch, it's taking durability away from my armor. Let's not take punches. Let's not take hits. So it made you like hyper aware and hyper conscious to get better. But yeah. Extractions just plainly... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the extraction things either. Yeah. Like to me, like, there's multiple reasons like why to me it like it's not resonating. But again, it sucks because like I do adore the stylization of Let It Die in a big way, And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a Let It Die 2. Probably not, considering they're saying this is Let It Die, like, 3 or no, I don't know what they're saying. I think they're saying like this is I don't know what they phrase it in a weird way.
Lone Syndicate said, "I can't wait. It'll be my first extraction
Yeah,
game."
that's great. Yeah, again, Lone is always like hella optimist, and also just like very positive about like, oh, I've never tried this, so I don't know how I feel about it. I kind of am a prude in that sense, where I'm like, I haven't tried it. I don't really. It doesn't look very fun visually to me. I don't know. So yeah. I have tried turn-based though. I never liked it when it was in Pokemon, when we were playing it on Game Boy. It was just kind of like not for me. Bodhi says, Let It Die still has a nice time frame with the... Yeah. Again, I guess it's funny, because there is like extraction elements to stuff like that, for sure. Yeah, I'm much more looking forward to the other game that they're working on, I guess. That's like more silly and reminds me much more of a Killer is Dead. It's like Mech Man or something like that. Or Robot Mech Man guy, I forget what it's called. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, oh, my back and my body hurts so much. Oh, my spine. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I started doing kettlebell shit again. Like, I've always been doing kettlebell stuff, but I started doing things I left behind, like single-hand swings. Dude, holy shit. The level of, like, I was always doing swings, but just doing one-handed swings, like back and forth, it gets your like back of your back chain to like fire in like a billion different ways. Hellish. Anywho, Jup, Remo, something, head to bed. See you. Thank you so much for stopping by, Multi. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be rating Fluff because I imagine his fluffy buttocks is be streaming. Yes. I pinched something in my neck. Oh, he's streaming more Yakuza. He's fucking making headway on that, man. An absolute machine. Dabba dabba, I fucking closed the thing, goddammit. Ba ba dabba da, dabba dabba. By the way, guys, I'm going to need you to lock in for these next couple streams because people are going to pop in and definitely say, what about Let It Die? And I'm going to have to say, hey, I haven't heard what I've needed to hear about it to make me interested in it, so I cannot play it. So yes, it'll probably be a lot of that these next couple streams. So yes, be patient, be sweet, and be generous, all that stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you kindly for your time. I hope I can see you tomorrow. Once again, FYI, tomorrow's stream will be at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Good as gravy, bang. But Saturday's stream will be at 2:30. 2:30. So we're starting half an hour early. But ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourself. Hopefully I can see you once again tomorrow. And enjoy Fluff Stream if you have the time to watch it. Goodbye, my friends.
Lone Syndicate said, wonderful stream, Grin.
Bye, Lone.